From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Roki Sasaki. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a swing and a miss there. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. One down. Here's the Giants lineup. Coming off a big one in their game yesterday, Elliot Ramos.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure. And he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
One down, base is empty. That one missed. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Wade hitting third in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today on the hill, Kyle Harrison. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Tommy Edman.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One out, runner at second. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Man at second. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. On the inside corner for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And at second with one away. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. In the air, center field. Lee has this one sized up. They got it for out number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's outside. And that's outside. And now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 2-1. Fastball is outside. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Ohtani at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 outs.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show.
Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me 'cause I'm getting.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos. Sasaki back to work. That's
Ball.
down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Up and in. Yeah, that's ball 2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And another ball. And there's the automatic. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it. And that's their first base runner of the game. Willie Adames stands in. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here is Matt Chapman. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one misses. Ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Matt Chapman, big blast, left field. Going, gone. So he goes yard to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Base is empty, one away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. In for a strike. 0-1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Yeah, there's a ball. Next offering way off the plate. Still only one out here in the inning. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Gerard Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Off the mark there. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
2-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, James Outman. Foul ball there. This to third. Chapman throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
In the air, out towards left center. Lee makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Ground ball left side. Chapman whips it across. That ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Saddle again, it's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street, no one's testing me. I keep the beast within reach, God bless, capiche. I could probably get a priest to confess to me. Applying pressure is what I do best.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch-out.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Lamont Wade.
So here's Wade now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliott.
So up next, Elliott Ramos. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, out to short. To second, Rojas, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ready. Green man.
champ, and I know that my legacy about to begin. In love with the pressure, I can't wait to see what they say in the end. Give 110. I'm on a roll like a ball of flames. Critics be talking like Charlemagne. I went berserk in my
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one called a strike. And now 3-1. Pulls that one foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And Freddie takes the K.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Mookie now. In there for strike one. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now.
And the 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Here comes Max Muncy. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. That's in there. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something.
Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. The batter. Adames in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Off the plate, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, and that one handled. Fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And misses inside.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball. 3-0.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Smith in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball 4 to a board. And next for LA, James Outman. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second here, no outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sasaki back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. And there's a base hit to the left. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Patrick Bailey digs in now. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Comes up empty.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. That's down and in. A slider missed. Encarnacion gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two now. And that skips into dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And fouled off. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That clips the corner.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 2. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Vesia getting loose as well. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To the right side, Rojas. Out number 3. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Freddie Freeman. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now it's Mookie Betts. In there, and it's 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-1.
The Dodgers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That misses. 1-0. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses off the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Max Muncy. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Harrison departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Pitching change here, Randy Rodriguez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So, runner at second, 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Hernandez around third, and it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And delivers outside.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Inside, just missed. And that is out of play. Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tommy Edman up next for the Dodgers. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Edman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Man at second. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2. Liner, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. So up next, Miguel Rojas. And the first offering is not close. Edman off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Fastball for a strike. And that one almost hit him.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Ramos. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 2. New inning getting started. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Adames struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Sasaki picks over, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. It's 6-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Roki Sasaki done for the night. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. Alex Vesia on to pitch here.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
One out, runner at second. Mike Yastrzemski up here has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And the batter now, Herrera Encarnacion. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Patrick Bailey on deck for San Francisco. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man on second, 2 down. Chases that one out of the zone. Good job at damage control right there. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
And there's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And it's fouled away. Outside low, 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Betts batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers also throwing. That one the other way, makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Lee. And that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Count's full.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fitzgerald, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Blake Trinan. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Let it slide without a shrill. I guess the meekest or the sleekest. Is it sheepish? Is it ill? I don't get it. It's something up with it. 'Cause if I'm born...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Just misses. And the count 1-2. And that one is inside. And it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fitzgerald, the runner at second with 1 away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive, and no one can get there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Two on, one out. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One and one.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips getting cranked up as well. Tying run at the plate. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Out to short, boots it. In comes the run from third. It's 6-4. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Line drive, caught to second with the throw, no chance to get back. It's a double play. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tristan Beck.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here comes Max Muncy. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. That one missed. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, left field, down the line. Ramos snags it, and there are 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate. That one missing inside. Next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's off the mark. 3-0. And that one clips the corner. Now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Move to first. Smith back on a dive. And a foul ball. That one pushed to the left and foul. Smith off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee on the move. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 4.
Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow. Look and watch.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott appears to be getting loose. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
Swinging a foul out of play. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. He's already homered here in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez raging back towards the wall, and it's caught just in front of the wall, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they trail by 1. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted to the pull side.
This game has a different feel to it all of a sudden, doesn't it? This one might not finish the way we expected.
First pitch misses.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Outside.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
So Yaz is struck out. Pereira Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And ball one.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ball game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Evan Phillips will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next pitch misses way outside.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So bases all loaded up. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that is out of play. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. Go ahead run on base. Now at the plate, Lamont Wade Jr.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. 8-6 now.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, safe. And they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tanner Scott gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kirby Yates taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. That's inside. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And that's way high. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Dodgers 6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Tommy Edman now at the plate. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So up next, Miguel Rojas. That one at the knees for a strike. That misses. And 1-1. And that's in for a strike. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The Giants leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
In the air, left side, and that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The tying run at the plate. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. Dodgers strand a couple. So the deficit remains 9-6. Back here in L.A., now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Yo, 1. Ball 1 there. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski will hit next. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Oh.
And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Dodgers 6. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Ryan Walker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's Muncy to hit. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And takes low for ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Out towards right center field. Lee on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one clips the corner. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Smith stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
No strike.
And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Look in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically.
Yeah.